Brothers and sisters, welcome to my daily diary segment. Pro-life leader Frank Pavone here. It is a delight to be with you and to talk about the work I so love doing, never get tired of, and that you support. I appreciate that. What did I do on Friday, May 17th, Saturday the 18th, and Sunday the 19th of May in 2024? Okay, early Friday morning, I was right here in front of this camera doing some early taping. Just before breakfast, before the sun even came up. Had my breakfast, had my morning briefing with staff, and as soon as we finished all of that and I did some various email work at my desk, I had a 9:15 taping here again in the studio for our evening broadcast. Then I went to my desk. Some of the things I had to do there involved the following topics. March for Life Canada, follow up on that with the videos of our Silent No More campaign. Reviewing procedural updates for staff, with those who are responsible for helping us keep those procedures up to date. Emails to be sent out regarding the election and the election trainings that we do. Trip plans for upcoming travels, the June conference for political conference that we're involved in, and invitations coming in for travels. The monthly statement that goes out to our regular monthly donors. The petition that we have launched in support of Harrison Butker. Did some work regarding that. Requests for media interviews, preparation for hurricane season here in Florida. There's a few basic precautions that businesses and buildings need to take when we enter June. It starts hurricane season, but nothing really big to worry about. Door knocking for elections, did some work with recruiting people to do that. Plans for our upcoming pro-life national leadership meeting, which we coordinate, and approval for emails going out to our supporters. At 11 a.m., I had a meeting with our executive director and with our director of street activism, Brian. We were planning upcoming participation of Priests for Life in different events, and events including that we're initiating for rallies, marches, etc. At 11:20, I was back here in the studio for a live interview, national broadcast interview. And then at 12 noon, our executive director and I had a lunch meeting in town with one of the local pastors of one of the big churches that has been very friendly to us, not too far down the street, interdenominational church. And we had a great luncheon meeting there, making some plans also about how to fight this pro-abortion ballot initiative that's here in Florida, etc. Went back to the office, a lot of work at my desk and connecting with other staff on some of the topics I mentioned to you already. At 3 o'clock, our executive director and our finance director and I had a meeting in regard to that hurricane preparation checklist. Got all the boxes checked off for that. And then got end of day updates from staff as the afternoon got into its later phase, and I just did quiet work at my desk and in my office Friday night. Saturday, May 18th, up early. I got a haircut downtown at 7 a.m. Then I came back, did work at my desk until 10 when I did the live scripture broadcast from here. Then went back and did some more work at my desk. Those topics at the desk work included recording video options for, recording video options for our abortion recovery people. So, for example, with these ballot initiatives, to have videos of people who've had abortions talking about how bad it was goes a long way. Silent No More videos from Canada, taping preparation, signed books, Life Dynamics. We're taking over some of their promotions and resources now that Mark Crutcher has passed away. Upcoming travels, National Pro-Life Religious Council business, plans for broadcasting. Communication with Kurt, who's our videographer from up in New Jersey, comes here every once in a while, helps us maintain this studio. The updating of procedures, giving approvals for that, approval for our next newsletter. I have some work I've been doing on getting some good input about good nutrition. That's something we should all pay attention to, of course, and I'm taking some proactive steps together with a nutrition coach that's very helpful. You realize you're eating things that aren't good and not eating things that are good. Pro-life vote, update to that section of our website. I did some work on that. More work on the petition promotion for Harrison Butker, and a preparation of various action alerts. At my desk, that work on the newsletter was a whole period of work that I had to do at my desk Saturday afternoon, and that revision to the pro-life vote section of the website was also something that required a particular period of work, as did some signing of books, as did also preparation of the agenda for the upcoming meeting of the National Pro-Life Religious Council. And that and other work took me into the evening. I did had some lunch Saturday at one of our local restaurants I hadn't been to in a while. And then, like I say, all that other desk work in the afternoon and into the evening took the whole day on Saturday. Sunday, Pentecost Sunday, the 19th of May, did some quiet work here in the office. Had to send a couple of emails, one of them in regard to helping out my brother and my mom, and also another one in regard to Silent No More campaign opportunities for our Silent No More members to put their video testimonies into ads that we are doing to fight the pro-abortion forces. Did some of that before getting in my car and driving about an hour to Liberty Church in Altamont Springs, Florida. I preached there, led the Bible study, greeted the congregation, had lunch with the pastor and his wife and some of the key leaders of that church, and our friend Art Alley, who heads up the Timothy Plan. Great time there celebrating and worshiping the Lord together and sharing the pro-life message. This congregation is on fire for pro-life and ready to fight this ballot initiative as well. So we did that on Sunday morning. And by the time we were finished with lunch and I got back to my office, another hour's drive back. And by the way, on these drives, I was listening to various podcasts on pro-life and on political developments. I was able to be back at my desk. Now, I had to do various work at my desk, preparing for upcoming broadcasts and preparing some updates for the website and some other follow-up items on my email, as well as some reading I had to catch up on. So I took care of that, and a little extra time on Sundays, checking in with the family, worship, of course, and prayer, and then had a quiet evening finishing off the day there in my office. And those were the 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, May 17th to 19th, 2024. Hope your weekend was fruitful. Thank you for watching these updates. Thanks for your support for our work, and we'll talk to you soon.